Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If everybody can please, as we do every night, please stand up and fill in the gaps. It's very cold outside, so let's try to maximize the space inside. Okay, and once you don't see any gaps, then you can, inshallah, have a seat. And we can get started. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. Alhamdulillah, tonight we are going to be finishing, subhanAllah, 1/3 of the Quran. And we're going to be going into Surah Yunus after we finish Surah Tawbah, inshaAllah. And the verses I wanted to discuss today comes from Surah Yunus. And in these verses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us two examples. And this is very common in the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tries to make us understand something by giving us everyday examples that everybody can relate to. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, He starts off, هُوَ الَّذِي يُسَيِّرُكُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one, and He's speaking to these people during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He says that when you are out on the seas and you're on your ship, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that is carrying you on that ocean, right? And for equivalent to us, we can even think of like an airplane. هُوَ الَّذِي يُسَيِّرُكُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ, that He carries you on the land and He carries you on the sea when you're traveling. حَتَّى إِذَا كُنْتُمْ فِي الْفُلْكِ وَجَرَيْنَ بِهِمْ, until you are on a ship, or as we said in our example, we can even say a plane. وَجَرَيْنَ بِهِمْ بِرِيحٍ طَيِّبَةٍ وَفَرِحُوا بِهَا, and a good wind comes. So the ship is going exactly where it's supposed to. The seas are calm, right? You're on an airplane and it's a smooth ride. And everything is going exactly the way you think everything is going according to plan. وَفَرِحُوا بِهَا, and when this happens, the people on the ship, the people on that plane, they get very happy. And they're going to get to their destination, they're going to fulfill whatever goal that they set out to. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues, جَاءَتْ رِيحٌ عَاصِفٌ, but then a wind comes that is a little bit more harsh, a wind comes that's a little bit more violent. And then what happens? The ship starts to shake, right? So these people, they're out in the middle of the ocean, everything was going fine. It was a bright sunny day, the waters were calm, but now the waves are getting a little bigger. وَجَاءَهُمُ الْمَوْجُ مِنْ كُلِّ مَكَانٍ, from every direction the waves start coming. And if you can think about when you're on an airplane, there's turbulence, the airplane starts to shake. And what happens? Everybody's heart starts to drop a little bit. Heart starts to beat a little bit faster, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says at that point, those people on that ship, and us for now when we're on that plane, دَعُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ, that they call out to Allah without any association. They call out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with full sincerity. And we see this. Even on an airplane, you go to a person that doesn't pray, is not religious, might not even be Muslim. And what do people say when the plane starts going up and down a little bit? Oh my God. That's the first thing that comes out naturally. That the most sincere dua you'll make in your life will be when that plane starts to go up and down. The most sincere dua that you'll make in your life will be when that ship starts to have waves crashing into it. And then what do these people say? لَإِنْ أَنْجَيْتَنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنْ هَذِهِ لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الشَّاكِرِينَ, that, oh Allah, if you save me from this, and I get back to land safely, I get back home safely, I'm going to change my ways. I didn't used to pray before, I'm going to start praying. I didn't used to give sadaqah before, now I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to fix my whole life, Ya Allah. Just save me from this. Just save me from this ship, save me from this plane. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues in the next ayah, فَلَمَّا أَنْجَاهُمْ, that when we saved them from that calamity, when they were so scared, making sincere dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that if you save me from this, I'm gonna fix myself. I'm gonna fix my whole life. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does save them. يَبْغُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ, and they go back to their same exact ways. The same person they were before they got on that plane, the same person they were before they got on that ship, they go back to those same exact ways. And how many of us personally does this relate to? Think of when you were in such a time of need and you called out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, I have no way out except you. But if you take care of this for me, oh Allah, I'm gonna change. I'm finally gonna start praying. I'm finally gonna start taking care of the poor. I'm finally gonna start being a better person. I'm finally gonna fix my relationship with my parents. But then when you get that thing, إِذَا هُمْ يَبْغُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ, you go back to the same exact person you are. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us a reality check. He says, Ya ayyuhan nas innama baghyukum ala anfusikum, that, oh mankind, this rebellion of yours, this going back on your word, you're only harming yourself. You're not harming Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala one bit. You told Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you were going to do one thing and you did the other. It does not harm Allah one bit. The only person you're hurting is yourself by doing this. The only person you're hurting, the only person you're deluding is yourself, because He says, Mata' al-hayati dunya, that whatever you get out of disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever you get out of when you get back to safety, going back on your word, Mata' al-hayati dunya, this is only very little from the life of this world. Whatever you think you're getting, it's very little. No matter how much you think you have in this world, it's very little. ثُمَّ إِلَيْنَا مَرْجِعُكُمْ. And then now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking in the first person. He's talking directly that after that you will be returned to us. And then He says, فَنُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. Then we will tell you what you used to do. And notice the imagery here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't say, I'm going to ask you about what you did. He says, no, I will tell you what you did. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. I will tell you about when you were on that airplane. I will tell you about when you were in that tough spot and you said you were going to be a better person if I got you out of there, and you didn't. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala isn't even going to ask. He will let you know, and we will have nothing to do but listen, because we know it's all true. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues in the very next ayah. He gives us another example. So He gave us the example of the ship. And subhanAllah, 1400, 1500 years later, the same example, it strikes such a chord with us. And similarly, the next example is إِنَّمَا مَثَلُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا كَمَاءٍ أَنزَلْنَاهُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, that the example of the life of this world is water descends from the sky, فَاخْتَلَطَ بِهِ نَبَاتُ الْأَرْضِ, and then vegetation, plants comes forth from the ground. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is an example, this is the only example of the life of this world. مِمَّا يَأْكُلُ النَّاسُ وَالْأَنْعَامِ. And then whatever comes forth from the ground, from the plants and the fruits, people eat from them. And the animals eat from them. And then an interesting thing happens. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when these people start eating from it, وَظَنَّ أَهْلُهَا أَنَّهُمْ قَادِرُونَ عَلَيْهَا. These people start thinking that we got these fruits, we got all these good things. And they start attributing it to themselves. That we got this because we did the harvest this and this way. We got this because we're so smart. We got this because we work so hard for this. And similarly in our lives, we start off as nothing. We start off as infants, dependent on everyone. And then we might get to a point in our lives when we have money, we have a house, we have a car, we have a position. And we think, I got this because I went to school. I got this because I work so hard. I got this because I put the time in, right? Similarly, like these people are saying, وَظَنُّ أَهْلُهَا أَنَّهُمْ قَادِرُونَ عَلَيْهَا, that these people think the same, that this vegetation is coming forth because of what they did. But the ayah started with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sending down the rain from the sky. And then just as they're so happy and almost deluded by what the benefit that they're getting from these plants, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says the season ends, or a strong wind comes, a hurricane comes, something comes, and the plant is no more. كَأَن لَّمْ تَغْنَ بِالْأَمْسِ, just as if yesterday the plant was absolutely nothing. And this example Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives, that just like that plant withers away as if it never existed, no matter where you get in this life, no matter how big you think you are, no matter how powerful and influential you think you are, tomorrow you will pass away and it will be as if you were never nothing. That just like that plant benefits people and then eventually just withers away, your life is exactly the same. You start off, you get somewhere, and no matter how good it seems, وَزَيَّنَتْ, no matter how beautiful it seems, it's all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it's all temporary. And it will go away as if it never existed. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ends these passages, He says, the culmination of all this, وَاللَّهُ يَدْعُو إِلَى دَارِ السَّلَامِ, that Allah is calling you away from all this, إِلَى دَارِ السَّلَامِ, into the abode of eternal peace. How many ways do we seek to find peace in this world? And we can't ever quite get it. But Allah is saying, Wallahu yad'u ila dari salam, that Allah is calling you to this place of final peace. وَيَهْدِي مَن يَشَاءُ إِلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. And He guides who He wills to the straight path. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those people. Subhanak Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. One is